You're watching the SCAC Men's Basketball Media Days. It's day 3, and it's time to take a look at the Johnson & Wales University Denver men's basketball program. Again, the Wildcats will be led as they head into the season by head coach Quintin Grogan, along with senior guard Jontrell Herman. Last year, the Wildcats coming off a 6-21 season. Now let's welcome in head coach Quintin Grogan and senior guard Jontrell Herman. Coach Jontrell, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Russell, for having us.
Coach, I'll begin with you. Going into your 6th season as the head coach of the Wildcats men's basketball team, with respect to the work that needs to be done at this time of the year, what have you learned and grown to love about preseason, and what's kind of been your message early on in the season to set up a good foundation for the year?
Well, we're just glad to be back in the gym. We have a great bunch of guys that work hard, and what we're stressing right now is just, our work ethic, to continue to work hard, continue to improve every day, and just continue to move forward with what we're doing. And the guys are doing a great job learning early, and we'll be ready to go when the season starts.
Jontrell, for you, obviously I would imagine the record wasn't what you wanted it to be a season ago, but this team closes out the year winning 3 of your last 4 and 6 of your final 11. How much did the way the season ended a year ago kind of give this group a jolt of energy heading into the offseason to get prepared as best you could coming into the 2018-19 season?
So like you said before, we ended the season, pretty well, but coming into the season this year, we want to have a big chip on our shoulders. So we're not going to be looking back. We're only looking forward, being that is, our last season. So we're just going to leave it all out on the line this year.
Coach, you've got quite a unique blend of talent on your roster, a huge wealth of experience coming back. I think 4 starters that started nearly every game last year that are coming back as seniors, 8 seniors in all, but then 8 big freshmen coming in as well, and freshmen bring their own unique amount of energy into their first ever camp. What challenges are there that you face as a coach when you have to blend sort of the experience that you have with the incoming talent that you've brought in, and what have you seen kind of as that is developed that gives you excitement going into the season?
Well, I think what we have with everyone, the new guys and also the returners, we have a good blend of talent, as you mentioned, that just help us in different areas. I mean, this team here, it's definitely a plus. Everything is a positive, and we're just looking forward to blending the new guys with the returners, the veterans, and they're learning very quickly in practice. And like I said, I think we'll be okay once the season starts and once they get a little experience under their belt, that they'll be able to blend in very well with the veterans.
Jontrell, for you now, your senior season, I mentioned that big group of classmates that you've kind of gone through your career with, the 4 main starters from a season ago that are in your class. What's kind of been your mindset as a senior into your final camp? Is there a sense of urgency from you in that senior group, and how have you kind of tried to bring along and ingrain the freshmen into this new program?
Well, for me as senior, I just want to be able to go out and compete at the collegiate level, and honestly just have fun while we're doing it, as brothers. So we just basically just trying to focus on competing and just having fun.
Again, you're watching the SCAC Men's Basketball Media Days. It is day 3, and we're taking a look at the Johnson & Wales University Denver men's basketball program. We're joined by head coach Quintin Grogan, along with senior guard Jontrell Herman. And Jontrell, a season ago last year, averaged 18.2 points per game. That was second on the team. You started all 27 games, playing nearly 40 minutes a night. What have you worked on over the course of the offseason this summer, heading into your senior year, to continue to improve as a basketball player out there on the floor?
My concentration, 27 games is a long time, 40 minutes, so I just try to stay locked in practice and stuff, so I've just been really focusing on my concentration for the long run of the season.
Coach, for you, is there an excitement, kind of an extra buzz with this preseason camp as you get set to join your first season in the SCAC? Last year, you faced 3 SCAC teams, picking up some wins. So you have some familiarity with some of the teams in the league. Do you feel that excitement around the team as you get prepared for your first SCAC season?
Russ, this is not only great for us as a men's basketball team, but this is great for the university. This step into the NCAA and Division III, it's just a welcome opportunity for us to, and all of our teams to face the rivalry and the competition and the excitement that go with playing in a conference which is as great as the SCAC. So, I mean, we welcome the challenge, and I think that it's a great thing for us, and we're really looking forward to competing against these teams.
Jontrell, finally, to wrap things up with you, as you and some of the leaders on this team and the rest of the guys have had conversations as far as the goals for this 2018-19 Wildcat men's basketball team, what have those discussions been like? What have they circled around? And entering your first year in the SCAC, what are your expectations?
I just expect everybody to be on the same page. Being that it is my last season, I want everybody to give it their all and just focus up. Because we all talked about, as freshmen, as this time has come now, so we just need to focus and just come together as a team and win basketball games.
And finally, Coach, to wrap things up with you, for all the fans and people that will be supporting this Wildcat men's basketball program throughout the course of the season, what can they really expect to see from this team? What do you hope become real themes, real characteristics of your group that, regardless of the result night in and night out, that the people that support this team can expect to see every single game?
Well, we have cornerstones on this team, and our cornerstones is to play hard every night. Our cornerstone is also to play with intensity. To do all the things that we need to do to be successful. So I think when people come to see us, I mean, what they would take away is that, that team plays hard every night. And we pride ourselves on being the best conditioned team in the country, regardless of what level it is. And we plan on coming out every night and playing harder and playing tougher than our opponent every single night. So those are the things that we hang our hats on here at Johnson & Wales.
Johnson & Wales University Denver men's basketball program. Again, the Wildcats will head into this season under head coach Quintin Grogan and senior guard Jontrell Herman as they take on Wisconsin River Falls on Friday, November 16th to get things underway. Coach Jontrell, thanks so much for your time and best of luck as you head into the 2018-19 season.
Thank you, Russell. Have a great day.